What's up? What's up? I am Tampa Bay Tammy, and you're listening to In Touch Radio, reality radio where everyone is a star, and I am the star every day. My co host is not here right now, and his name is SQ Dollar, that Dollar DJ. I am so glad to have him on the team, and hopefully, he'll be making it soon. If not, it's okay. It's all good. It's a beautiful day in Tampa Bay, and there's a lot going on. But the topic of today is going to be, how would you feel if your son brought home a stripper? Would you want your son to marry a stripper? If not, why? Why not? If you don't mind, why? Any problems with it? Why? We want to hear why. A lot of young ladies are out here doing their thing, and the world is changing. There's old school perspective and new school perspectives, but the truth is, now my son is gone, but I would not want my son to bring home a stripper. So, ladies, thought that hoe over there. That's the acronym for thought. So it's a lot going on, but the things haven't changed as much as some of you seem to think they have. Would you want your son to marry a stripper? Would you want your son to bring home a stripper? And what would you do if he brought her home and said, well, he probably wouldn't tell you that's what she did, but I'm sure you would ask. So mothers, when your children, man, there's some things you don't want your daughter to marry too, but right now we're just going to deal with this stripper thing. So they try to say, it's a song I hear, I'm in love with a stripper. So to me, it's trying to change the mindset in the mindsets of our children and our sons, and different things are trying to, well, I ain't gonna say different things, TV shows, music, they're trying to sway the way we think about things. And I know you're saying, Tammy, you're wrong. Yeah, I might be, because I am narrow-minded, but I'm all right with being narrow-minded. The reason I'm all right with being narrow-minded, I'm into what's best for my children and my friends' children. I'm into what makes your life easier. I'm not saying I can't love the stripper. I'm not saying I don't know anybody who hasn't stripped, and I love them. But I am saying that's something I wouldn't want for my daughters to do, and I wouldn't want my son to marry a stripper. Now, also, if a stripper is okay, then why is it that Chris Rock said that a man's or a father's job is to keep his daughter off the pole? He wouldn't say that if stripping was okay. No, I don't want my son to marry a stripper. And I'm going to put this number out here. So, well, Daryl, give them the number. So if they want to call and talk about it and give their viewpoint or tell me I'm wrong for feeling like I do or suggesting it, what's that number, Daryl?
The number is 813-444-5588. That's 813-444-5588.
No, that's not the number. I was looking at him right cockeyed like, okay, 813-444-9588. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Okay, and I can't hear you in the microphone. I can't hear myself.
That's
anyway.
why I'm changing. Well, you sound fine.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So the number is 813-444-9588. Can you hear me?
Barely. I hope they can. But if they don't, they'll call and let me know.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Do you think it's okay, or would you be okay if your son married a stripper? Or brought home a stripper and said, I want to marry her? How would you handle that? There's a lot to it. A lot to think about.
Yeah, it is.
Well, first of all, it's a known fact that I'm a sociology major. And the first thing they teach you about prostitution, stripping, and all that, usually those girls who decide to do that are usually a product of rape or incest, and it's a way that
single family home.
Not necessarily that. That has nothing to do with it. There's a whole lot. It's basically sexual abuse has already happened at a young age. Now, rarely it may not. Some people doing it for whatever reason, for educating their children. We got to call them. Let's see what's going on. This is Tampa Bay Tammy. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is Michelle Blaylock. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I got to start off with something funny, though, right?
Go ahead.
Is the stripper filling out her FAFSA?
Is the stripper going to college? I love that. I love that. Michelle is Money Michelle, and she is a young woman that helps students go to college. So, and we're thinking about doing something called Senior Week. Hopefully, we can do it in May and help the students who wanted to go to school who have not already enrolled get there for next semester. So it's all about the FAFSA. I don't know what you did, but I can hear better now. What did you do, Daryl? Okay, go ahead, Michelle.
Now, I want everyone to go to college, but now in regards to marrying my child, Tammy, that's just rough. I mean, you want your children to be happy, you want them to be able to love who they want to love, but you're right about the media, you're right about people just trying to sway our moral compass. And
Right.
I think that it is really, even when I just look at the shows for the middle school kids and what they're allowing their young minds to see, it's gotten out of hand. I really, really think just in regard to a simple moral compass, it's gotten out of hand. So no, I would not want that. But if that were the case, like you said, I would have to love her, and I would have to work very hard to make sure she filled out that FAFSA on a regular basis so she could go to college and stop stripping.
Hey, I love that one. You gonna help her fill out her FAFSA so she will not, she can stop stripping.
Even when I just look at the shows for the middle school kids. Oh, Lordy. Y'all know I'm sitting in the car. I got to go return this cup and head to my daughter's football game.
Okay.
Call in and give my opinion real quick.
I surely appreciate it. And do you have a son?
Yes, I do have a son.
And how old is your son?
My son is 18 years old, getting ready to be, he'll be 19, but not until July.
Okay.
So
And is he in college?
He is in college.
Great. And you don't want him bringing home a stripper.
So, look, my son is cheap, so he says he ain't even taking nobody out on those dates.
Oh, let alone throw his money away in the club, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I thank you, Money Michelle, for calling in, and hopefully I will see you soon. We can make plans for this senior day and get these kids signed up for FAFSA. Yeah.
That sounds like a good thing.
Okay.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Would you want your son to marry a stripper? Well, Michelle said she wouldn't want her son to marry a stripper, but if he brings one home, she gonna make sure she signs up for FAFSA, and that is what Florida application for.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's what it takes to go to college.
It's FAFSA or
Yes.
FAFSA?
It's FAS. It's FAFSA.
Oh, FAFSA.
Yeah, it really
Okay.
is that.
Yeah.
But every child that goes to college has to fill it out. And you need the support of your family to do it, or else you need to apply as an independent student.
What's that calling number again?
Oh,
813.
444-9588. 813-444-9588. Would you want your son to marry a stripper? As we said on the sociological side, when you study sociology and all that kind of stuff, the first thing they tell you is that those are women that are usually been the victim of some kind of sexual problems. So, but also, to me, it's coming out of the underworld. Stripping is the underworld. And if any man will admit the truth, if you go to a club and you see a chick at the strip joint and you are a businessman, a politician, or would you feel comfortable seeing that girl again somewhere else? I have found that people don't want to see the people they see at the strip club in their general public life. So that will make someone avoid you or not want to deal with you. So it's a lot of problems with dating a stripper or bringing a stripper in your circle. Strippers know things. They've seen things that some of you good old men thought they weren't going. Right. They know some things. So a lot of times people not comfortable with that stripper in their circle.
Not at all.
Daryl, you been to a strip joint before.
Yeah, I've been to a few, in my lifetime, but I don't. Here's my question. I know you start out with the question,
Uh-huh.
but I'm gonna answer with the question.
What?
Is there a difference between a stripper and a
Prostitute?
garden
Or-
tube?
Oh, why would you just say a hoe? I didn't put the RE on it. It ain't a bad word.
So yeah.
Is there a
Is there a
difference?
difference between the two? And
Yeah.
would you want your son marrying one or the other, if he had to marry one?
Sometimes a stripper, she knows she's serious about her money. Okay, she a businesswoman. She's there to get paid. A hoe has a tendency to just be easy. And sometimes that comes from promiscuity comes from being touched and devaluing her body too. I once heard a girlfriend told me everybody's not as attached to their pee as I was. So, y'all know what that is? Okay, her body parts, her private area. Everybody's not as attached to their body as you are. So I was like, that kind of made me think differently. Okay, maybe I need to rethink that. Because I was like, why would you sleep with this person? Or why would you sleep with that person? She said, because I wanted to. I said, okay. So the difference between a garden tool and that stripper's about her money. And a lot of times I have heard this too. Now, I could be wrong. A lot of strippers are not really into men. Because, yes, they have had problems with men from disrespect and sexual problems and challenges. So they're not really into men. They looking at them as what they are, money, to take them to the next level. As far as other things are concerned, it's other challenges when your son bring home a stripper. And I know you're saying, why am I talking against these women? Because some women have to do what they have to do to make money or succeed. And thank God I didn't have to do it. And thank God my children didn't have to do it. I'm not saying that I would never do it or never would have. Well, I'm too old to do it now. It'll be quite disgusting.
You might do all right on that, Paul.
I don't think.
I got a little money in my pocket.
Well, I ain't getting on the phone anyway. So we're a little too old for it. Talking about her old tail anyway. But no, that was never an option for me. And I love to dance. I taught dance. I was a dancer. I still dance every opportunity I get. If the music come on, I'm hopping on the dance floor. I'm going to shake, rattle, and roll. I'm going to shake what mama gave me and everything else. But I never forget, my dad used to say, I used to love to dance when the music come on, and I would stand up on this ottoman and dance. And my dad would holler, Bun, come get her. Come get her, Bun. Bun, come get her. He was so scared. I didn't recognize because I was too young to know that the only career in dancing that an older man thought of, especially back then, was what? Stripping. I used to think, no, I'm going to go to Vegas and dance. He still was like, no. So I had to find another career in his mind. I ended up teaching dance once I was married. Because, see, I was that head majorette. I was that dance instructor. I was that jazz dancer. I was the girl that danced at every banquet. I saw a young lady dance this weekend, and it touched my soul. I said, that was me. I was the girl that danced at any kind of banquet or brunch, lunch. They called me. But I wasn't Tampa Bay Tammy then. I was Tammy Payne. So the pimpinest gal in Liberty Lane. Let me quit. I was Miss Liberty Bell, too. So I'm going to stop being silly. But the whole point of it is, would you want your son to marry a stripper? And you can call in, but I'm going to keep talking about it. 813-444-9588. 813-444-9588. Get the number. We'll be right back. Call a friend and tell them to listen in. And ask them the same question.
Just listen to.
We're playing your favorite old school. Today's R&B. touch of jazz. You're listening to In Touch Radio.
Hey, Tampa Bay, let's turn up. Are you ready to party with a purpose? Join us for the all-white affair. Hey there, this is Anjali, Queen Bee from 95.7 The Beat.
And TV host Marlo. Join us at American Social on Sunday, April 23rd at 5 p.m. Tickets available now on Eventbrite by searching White Party by the Water.
They're going fast, so don't wait. Proceeds benefit the best program. Tell your friends, get your sexiest white outfit on, and we'll see you there.
Hey, this is Agent Wright, better known as Mr. Clean. You looking for some great barbecues? Come see them two brothers in the grill, located at 423 Virginia Street, Charleston, West Virginia. We got ribs, chicken, pulled pork, brisket, collard greens, mac and cheese, baby. Come get some and get you a nice, smooth cigar. 304-550-4431. That is 304-550-4431. Come get some, baby. The Rib Man, mama, the Rib Man.
The real man, mama, the real man. That's the real man, Adrian Wright. I love me some Adrian Wright. I understand they got an event coming up, and he's going to be in the city of Tampa with a cook-off, with a barbecue cook-off. So y'all stay tuned for that information, and I'll surely have him as a guest on the station. Now today our topic is, would you be okay if your son brought home a stripper and said he was going to marry her? How would you handle it? What would you do? Oh, baby. Well, first of all, I don't think he's going to tell you right off. But so when your son bring home anybody, you ask them, what do you do? And what do you want to do? Because it may be your opportunity to change their lives and sway their lives. I want my son to be happy. I don't have my son, so I hope he's happy wherever he is. But I would want my son to be happy. But I do believe, just like I kind of help pick my daughter's husbands, I would like some say so on my son's wife. So those of you with sons, give me a call. Let me know. How would you handle it? How would you feel about it? Now, we all know that the stripping world is an underworld. Yeah, underground world. A lot of things go down at night at the strip club. They say the freaks come out at night. They say, what else? A lot of problems happen. I mean, strip clubs open during the day too, but a lot of things happen in the strip club where people can go in a dark environment and interact and do business, and it's generally not the kind of daylight business you want to see. So would you be comfortable with your son bringing home a stripper?
So let me just ask you this: how would you grade a stripper? Okay, so here's
no, that's a man thing. How would you grade a stripper?
Well, here's what men would probably be looking at. Okay, so we're gonna grade this stripper on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay. Okay, here we go now.
Okay.
So the first category is body.
Okay.
Okay. The second category.
Well,
is,
she will be fine.
Well, just hold on.
No, they ain't calling me here. I gotta hang this up. Go ahead.
So all right. So 9 times out of 10, if he bringing home a stripper, she's probably gonna have a good body, right?
Yeah.
Let's say 8 times out of 10. Okay, 8 out of 10 for the body.
Okay.
All right. So now a stripper is probably going to be a stripper is probably going to have one child.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because she's doing it because she has bills to pay.
Exactly. Let's just say they have a child or children.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And let's say of the strippers that are out there, let's say 7 out of 10 have children.
Okay.
You go with that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now the other thing that's is going to matter with a stripper is what do they look like? What's the face? Well, just hold on. So the face is probably going to be 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay. Would you go with that? Because all the strippers ain't pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know better than me.
All the strippers ain't pretty.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be 6 out of 10 for the face. Okay. And I hope y'all out here listening to me now. Okay. And so, all right, what else are we going to
judge the stripper
on? Now, we're going to judge her on her body. We're going to judge her on whether or not she got some,
children.
I don't like to call it extra baggage, but let's just be real.
Okay.
And then we're going to judge the stripper on how they look.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna also judge the stripper on
Is she a money maker?
well,
All of them don't make a lot of money. Some of them can't last long. Her ability to dance, and you're gonna go look and see if your son. But wait a minute, that's another thing. Are you gonna go see
what do you
if
mean?
the son's stripper all that or not?
Oh no, that's no.
That's too much.
That's too much.
See?
You're not making the judgment.
Okay.
This is so.
You tell him I'm judging her.
Well,
I'm a judge if she got skills. I gotta go see what you doing at work.
Okay.
Because I believe I can fix people or redirect their energy. I can connect people to other powerful people. You don't have to do that anymore.
It was one more. It's one other thing that you probably need to judge a stripper on.
Well, when you think about it, you share that with me.
So let's just go with what we got. So we
got
three.
The body,
we got
children,
three.
what she looks
so
like.
So the highest score is a 30, right?
Okay.
Okay, and so this stripper right here is that's a 21. So okay, so let's 21 out of 30. So what would you give that? That would be like a C, maybe. It'd be like a C.
You are full of surprises, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So
okay.
So now that's the norm.
Average.
That's the average.
The average stripper is not a 30, she a 21.
She a C.
Oh.
The average stripper is a C.
Well, the average stripper not too smart, or she wouldn't be stripping.
That
She'll
was
use her
it.
brain.
That was it. That was the last one.
Smart.
What's her level of education?
Oh.
Right. I knew it was
if
something.
she's in school or not.
Yeah. Level of education.
So the conversation with the stripper should be, why are you doing this?
Okay. No. We know why. She need money. That's it.
Well,
okay.
When we were talking to Eskew the other day, he had a student said she did it because, well, she wasn't stripping, she was doing porn, but she enjoyed it.
Okay, so all right, so we need to grade level of education. So most strippers are probably uneducated. Okay. So, but we're gonna give that a 5 out of 10. Okay. Because you got something in there that's in there, because they just want to get some money, pay for school, and get on out.
And they haven't figured any other way to do it.
They haven't figured any other. So, all right. So now we got a 26 out of 40. That's 50%. Not quite 60. Okay. So it's back to my point.
What's your point?
My point is that 6 out of 10 strippers are going to be just average. So if your son does bring home a stripper, you want him to bring home a stripper. This guy. 9 out of 10 for the body. A 10 out of 10, which means she has no children. You want her to look at least an 8 out of 10, and then you want her to at least be going to college. We're gonna get that an 8 out of 10 too, or at least finish high school.
It's okay.
Okay, hold up. So. Hold up. Okay. So that's 18 and 19. So that's 37 out of 40. Now, if your son brings you home a stripper, that's, let's say, between 35 out of 40, you might be able to put up with that.
I don't want all the baggage that come with being a stripper. But everybody got their own opinion about who can do what and what they can deal with. The number again is 813-444-9588. Again, 813-444-9588. And we're talking about, would you be okay if your son brought home a stripper and told you he was going to marry her? How would you feel about it? How would you react? And I'm telling you all right now, I would not be okay with it. And I want these girls to know, you think it's okay? You're hearing all this stuff in the news, so you thinking it's okay and the guys are going to be okay? I want you to know you're cutting down your what's that, the propensity, or my words are limited. You're cutting down
the opportunity to get married?
Right. Okay. Because, Eskew Dollar wrote a book that said the for the kid and for the can or something like that. He was naming all the women that probably would not get a husband, and one of them was he called a thought. That hoe over there. That's what a thought is. See, I had to learn this new terminology. This is what, and some of y'all going, what? Because you old school like me. Yeah, thought. The acronym THOT, thought. That hoe over there. That's what they saying. And it's in the rap song. So don't think I'm, ooh, Tammy, you all out of order. I can't believe it. I'm telling you, y'all, that's the newest conversation. And then I've heard people say they got no problem. It's okay. Stripping is okay. I go make that money. Well, you cutting down your chances of being married to a nice family. That's not the half of it. The consideration of marrying a stripper who usually already she's trying to take care of children, so you're going to have to be open-minded enough to bring someone else's children in. But you're also going to have to worry about when your son has his babies and where his babies goes. Because the truth of the matter is, they say strippers generally have a past sexual, bad sexual experiences growing up. So do you want your grandchildren
What are you
going
saying?
to the house? I'm saying the family. The family is not good. Once you have your grandchildren, they cool coming to your house, but when they go be with the other family. I always told my children, marry well. Marry into a good family. Be selective. You cannot just marry anybody, because a lot of people say, well, I'm not marrying the family, I'm marrying him. Yes, but the mama's going to come around every now and then. The daddy and the uncle's coming, the half-raised cousins.
Whomever you marry the family.
Whether you want to or not.
Whether you want to or not.
And you think you're going to separate them. If you can't handle it, you got a problem. You got to handle the situation. You got to make up your mind that I want to meet the family and see if this is something I can deal with too.
So, we're talking about what the parents want for their child.
For their child.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say it doesn't matter what the parents want. It's them getting married. Okay. But you bringing them into my life too. When you get old, you got to deal with all that too. All that past will come back to haunt you. How you raised, how you think, the moral compass of the mother, the children, the grandmother. I heard a story again from someone. Who was that told me?
What was the story? You remember?
I have my challenges. But yeah, the guy said something about his mom. I can't remember it. I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want to tell somebody's business. Okay. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, and I can't connect where I heard it from. So I'm going to let it go. But anyway, the number again is 813-444-9588. 813-444-9588. Would you want your son to marry a stripper? Now, you all call and tell me on the phone, and y'all have all these comments of how you feel about it and want me to ask other people. But then when the time comes, y'all duck and hide. Y'all got to stop ducking and hiding. Y'all got to stand up and be strong and put forth that what you want to put forth and address. That's the only way the world is going to change. So, I am Tampa Bay Tammy. Don't you go anywhere. Call a friend and tell them to listen in and ask them how you feel about your
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call Herman White at 961-6661. That's 961-6661.
Hi, it's Angela Birdsong, and I want to recommend highly that if you're an attorney, that you get a quote for errors and omissions insurance from Sam Cohen at Attorneys First. He's had over 20 years of experience, and he knows how to work with attorneys. Call him at 727-799-4321.
By now, we're all aware of the dangers of COVID-19. Like others with existing health issues, cancer patients are at a high risk due to their compromised condition. If you are newly diagnosed with cancer, your care likely can't wait. Moffitt Cancer Center is the best place for your cancer concerns and to provide guidance to help you plan your next steps. We're here for you. Call 1-888-456-2839 or go to moffitt.org/here for you.
Hey, Tampa Bay, let's turn up. Are you ready to party with a purpose? Join us for the all-white affair. Hey there, this is Anjali, Queen Bee from 95.7 The Beat.
And TV host Marlo. Join us at American Social on Sunday, April 23rd at 5 p.m. Tickets available now on Eventbrite by searching White Party by the Water.
They're going fast, so don't wait. Proceeds benefit the best program. Tell your friends, get your sexiest white outfit on, and we'll see you there.
Bay Tammy, you're tuned into In Touch Radio, reality radio where everyone is a star. I can't get you all to call in and tell me your truth, but you want to call me later and talk to me about it. Hey, you missed your opportunity. I'm going to leave it alone. Are you okay with your son marrying a stripper? Okay, I know. Oh, no. But I can't. Look. I gave you your opportunity. Now, I'm glad she looks good. I'm glad she can move well. Daryl and scored the strippers.
Yeah, you got to put a score on them now. You got to put a score on it because here's the thing.
Whether she a Mons Venus stripper or what's that other big time club?
Or around the corner kind of stripper. So, but the thing is this, is that,
I don't care what kind of stripper
you would
she
want
is,
your son to, you really want your son to bring home somebody from a wholesome family. Period.
Right, period.
But that's probably going to be some times where, your son might not want to listen to what the heck you got to say. Mm-hmm. And if that happens, then they make their own choices.
And their last decision.
And it's a decision that they have to live with.
So you have to be nice regardless to whoever they bring home.
Whoever they bring home. Mm-hmm. But, okay, that's where we got to...
And then you have to find out, are they in school, and what's the challenge, because you may be able to help them do something differently.
Well,
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I want to talk about also this event coming up, the best event, the all-white party. Have you got your all-white yet? Don't wait till the last minute.
Mine.
Oh, you keep yours because you got a white linen suit, white linen, leisure suit. You got it all. It's easy for a man. For a woman, it's a whole nother story.
What's so different?
White shows every flaw in your body, every piece of cellulite you got. You got to have some great foundation to wear white. But there's no party like an all-white party, and we are having one coming up April 23rd, and I'm excited because I will be there. I already found my white dress. Of course, I got to call Empress Tia to fix it for me, but
what you got, baby? Tell me what
I got me a dress that fit me from the rooted to the tutor, baby.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Oh, I'm gonna be cute.
Oh yeah.
But she gotta fix. She gotta fix a few things I want on it to make sure it does not show my flaws. Ladies, you're only as strong as your foundation, and don't you ever forget
flaws,
it.
baby.
Oh, you seen them all, but he knows what to say. That's why I'm still married to her after 42 years, and it's still good to me. I always have to say that. I can't let him not know that. This all-white party is going to be at the American Social, which is downtown. I hope you heard the commercial if you didn't just tune in.
I thought the American Social was on Davis Island. Not Davis Island.
And I do have to say that because we're not local. We're not just national. We're international. So here in Tampa Bay, there's going to be an all-white party in downtown Tampa. So if you're in the city during that time, it's going to be on a Sunday, and it is a day party. Yeah. April 23rd, it starts at 5 p.m. Because the American Social is a club.
It's a club.
It's on the water, and it's open, and you can see the yachts and everything.
It's downtown, but it's in an area called
Channel Side. I couldn't come up with it. Across the street from the Westin.
Yeah.
So if you're flying in, you may want to stay at the Westin Hotel. It's right next to Jackson's.
J.W.
Some of you
Marriott's
are-
down there.
Oh, it's a lot of
A lot
hotels.
of clubs, yeah.
No, a lot of hotels. So you can fly in and have a great time at the Embassy Suites. It's right near the American Social is really across the water from the convention center.
Yes,
so if you decide to come to Tampa Bay and you're looking for something great to do, that is a great weekend. Sunday, April 23rd. Now, if you fly in Allegiance, you can't fly in and think you're going to leave on Sunday. You got to fly like Tuesday or something like that.
Tammy, did you tell DJ Dollar that he needed to bring in a doctor's note when he came in? you didn't tell him that?
No.
Did he call in sick?
Yes, no.
He didn't
called
call
in
in
with
sick.
lost keys.
Okay, so he needed to
DJ
come
Dollar,
in with
what? That's
with
that
like
postal mentality.
No, he
you
got
see
to come
Daryl
in with
Johnson
like
still with that
a
postal
receipt
mentality.
from the key maker. So we understand why he was really late, and then of course we'll have to take some points off for that.
I can't say no but thank you because he's all that in a bag of chips with that DJ Dollar. And I just like the fact that he is real. He gives his true opinion no matter what I think or anyone else thinks. And he's educated. He is a philosopher. And he's going back to get his doctorate. So we are blessed.
That would be that DJ Dollar, M-E-D.
M-E-D, yeah, that's what he wants us to say. Although I don't know what M-E-D stands for.
It's for Masters in Education.
Okay, there you go.
Get a man his props.
Get a man his props, yes. And also on the station, we have Michelle Williams, and her show is on Saturdays. And she gets more call-ins than anyone.
Saturday at 11 a.m., she follows straight up the middle, turning Clinton Paris and
Pete Edwards. And what happened with the professor, the Republican?
The professor is working on his PhD.
So he is busy.
Yes.
Okay. We got a lot of great people on
Smart.
Well, yeah, smart people on In Touch Radio. I'm proud of Life, too. Attorney Life Malcolm, who is actually working on a case for the Huru, how you say it, the Uhuru group. Did you know the FBI been investigating them and cut their money off and all kind of stuff as terrorists, saying they had relationships with Russia? And I'm like, now they bothering these black folks, but these white folks who really committing terror, some of them still walking free. Focus on them, okay? We're not worried about Uhuru messing with the Capitol, but we are messing and worried about some of these other terrorist groups messing with the Capitol and the United States and us and purging and all kind of crazy stuff. So please give us some peace.
So do you know? So tell me about the BEST. Do you know anything about the BEST group?
I really don't know much about this. It's brain expansion, scholastic training. And Marlo is going to come in and she's going to be a guest on the radio show, and she's going to tell us more about it closer to the event. But you should go and buy your tickets now because I know it's going to sell out and you're going to be left out. So you can go to Eventbrite and purchase your ticket. And right now, and you know how things go, general admission is $40 and it's $50 at the door. But that's now. When things begin to sell out, prices double and triple. And what else? It's all about demand. Supply and demand is the law of the land, especially in the United States. For all my people that's listening out of the country and you're thinking of coming here, I am going to start giving you some homes, addresses, and real estate agents so you can make contact with them and see if you can purchase a home. My whole thing is not just to have In Touch Radio with news and parties, but we're going to be talking about real estate and how you can purchase it. There are a lot of laws in a lot of different countries where you can't own land if you're not a resident of it. But to my understanding, in the United States, you just about can buy land anywhere without a problem. So
you mean without?
We don't have a whole lot of blockage. What's the word I'm saying?
Well,
rules or regulations.
Yeah, we do.
China has bought up most of the United States. Through their corporations and companies.
Through corporations, you have to.
You think the individuals have it?
I think you have to. You have at least have a business located in the United States. So a lot of these companies are corporations.
She'll tell us.
Yeah, we need Ann Thompson down here.
She'll tell us. Ann Thompson is Pontiac Realty School. That's why I took the class. Painite. She's a smart woman. She also serves on the Realtors Board and a lot of different things. So I guess that's a question for Ann Thompson.
Yeah.
She'll know. But yeah, on this radio station, since we are international, I am going to be listing houses, not just in the paper, and they'll be on the website too. You'll be able to go to the website, pull up Tampa Bay U.S. Homes, and find you a home, and even look at purchasing it. So get excited, y'all. A lot of doors are going to open, and I'm excited about that. I am Tampa Bay Tammy. You're tuned into In Touch Radio, Reality Radio, and I want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back.
Call Ricky. Ask Ricky. You need medical or a lawyer? I got the man to do the legwork for ya. We tried the other ones before, so believe we hunted down 813-248-6300. Everything gon' be okay. Call Ricky, he coming. He taking care of state of Florida. Grab a pen of sundown 184-361-RICK. That's 184-361-7425. Never word from the point forward, just recline. Just ask Ricky, plus your boy statewide. Just in case you missed it, I'ma tell you one more time. 184-361-RICK. Call Ricky, ask Ricky. Is a legal medical referral service. The doctors and lawyers in our network are trained in handling auto injury claims and giving you the best medical treatment and recovery. Dial 1-844-361-RICK. That's 1-844-361-7425. Ricky. Ask Ricky.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call Herman White at 961-6661. That's 961-6661.
Hey, this is Agent Wright, better known as Mr. Clean. You looking for some great barbecue? Come see them two brothers in the grill, located at 423 Virginia Street, Charleston, West Virginia. We got ribs, chicken, pulled pork, brisket, collard greens, mac and cheese, baby. Come get some and get you a nice, smooth cigar. 304-550-4431. That is 304-550-4431. Come get some, baby. The Rib Man, mama, the Rib Man.
Hey, I am Tampa Bay Tammy. You're tuned into In Touch Radio, reality radio, where we're all stars. Well, anyway, everyone can be a star. We got so much going on in the Tampa Bay area. I am just glad to be here. I heard we were recently voted. We were in the top 50 of best places to live. Top 10 now? Well, of the 50 list, we the top 10. Can't get any better than that. So I'm right here in our own little piece of paradise. And I know people often ask me, Tampa Bay, how did you get to Tampa? Because I'm by way of Memphis, Tennessee. Well, my husband was a dreamer, and his brother was a dreamer. And his brother was already living here, and Daryl wanted to live somewhere else besides Memphis. He said he'd been in Memphis all his life. Let's go and try something different. And we did. He had high seniority with the Postal Service, and he took really a cut in all that. But he believed, and I believed, and he came, and I followed my husband here. And this was where we laid our anchor and started our foundation. And it's been a good choice. So Tampa Bay is growing. The property rates are growing. Everything is great in Tampa Bay. It's just not the sun. The city is clean. When you ride through the neighborhoods, you don't have to tell people to sweep the street in front of their houses. Hint, hint, hint to all my friends in other cities. If you want your street to look good, sweep the street in front of your house. Rake the leaves in your yard. It changes the appearance of your immediately.
Stop dropping garbage on the ground.
Yeah, do not be a little bug. I remember they had that campaign. Do not throw things out of the window in your city, in your neighborhoods. We want it to be clean.
You know that's how they just caught this criminal?
How?
They caught the criminal by swabbing a taco that he had eaten.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I literally heard it earlier today. So they couldn't. They needed to match some DNA from the crime scene. They figured this guy was the killer, but they didn't have a match. So they followed him around for, I guess, days, maybe weeks, until he threw away out of his car a sack, and it had a taco in it, a half-eaten taco. They swabbed the taco and matched his DNA to the crime scene.
I heard that. So don't be a little bug. Well, here at In Touch News,
we feel stupid.
Yeah, you always want to say who feels stupid. In Touch News has been entertaining and enlightening the Bay Area since 1996. We've been doing the newspaper, and we've been streaming here for about 10 years now, 8 years. 9 years from here, or 9 years total? Okay, because we started off streaming the radio station out of our home, and we've been here in this location for the last 6 years. So if you're going to be a guest on the radio station here in Tampa Bay, you have to come to Hillsborough. We're located off Hillsborough in the 5508 Business Collaborative. So we're actually on 50th Street, but it's right off of East Hillsborough, not West Hillsborough. West Hillsborough is near the airport. East Hillsborough is closer to the casino. And Tampa Bay does have, if you're thinking of another reason to come to Tampa Bay does have the 6th largest, or is it 8th?
6th.
The 6th largest casino
in the world.
Yeah. So, you saying can't be Vegas, Atlantic City. Yeah. The 6th largest. It has been growing. Now, I'm not going to pretend it's not expensive. It is very expensive to stay at a hotel at the casino here. I guess because it's more limited, but the prices were so, I couldn't believe it. But people are coming and people are staying, and that's just life in Tampa Bay. So if you're coming, get your money ready. It's plenty to do. We have Adventure Island. We have Busch Gardens. We have tons of great restaurants. We have outdoor dining at the International Mall. There's something to do every day. And if you pick up In Touch News, you'll see all the good black restaurants. So where you can get good soul food at great prices now. Don't think you're going to come in and eat for $10. It's not like that here in Tampa Bay, like a lot of soul food places. Their prices are priced just like restaurant prices, but the food is good and you'll feel you're eating healthy. Also, if you come to the Tampa Bay area and you're looking for something great to do, there's something called Bay Adventures in Tampa. Bay Adventures is owned by a brother by the name of Dan Mathis, and he's going to be a guest in the studio next week as well. He does something called cigars and sunsets, birthdays, anniversaries, fishing parties, and he gives you this. It's all inclusive for $750.
Okay, so what is this?
Bay Adventures.
Okay, but what's Bay Adventures?
Oh, it's a boat ride. I didn't tell.
You didn't tell
yes.
me?
Yeah, Bay Adventures said, let us enhance your celebration. So if it's your birthday or your anniversary and you're looking for something to do, fly on down to Tampa Bay or drive on down to Tampa Bay. Call Dan Mathis and rent his excursion. Now, this not like Gilligan Island, a 3-hour cruise. You remember that?
Right.
See, I'm so old. They're going to be like, what's she talking about?
Well, you'd be surprised young folks that know Gilligan.
Gilligan's Island. Well, it's not like that. But it's a small boat, and it's a boat with food, cigars, drinks, and a good time.
How big? How many does the boat hold, you know?
It's intimate. You can only do 6 to 8 people.
Okay.
So it's an intimate evening on the water. You know you got to give me an intimate evening on the water.
I do. Just walk out the back door, baby. We got water in the backyard.
No.
I got a boat. I'm getting ready to get a boat. We're going to get in that boat. It's a little jumbo.
I want a jumbo.
No, I'm telling you. We can have dinner on the water.
I don't want
I'm going to put a little table, probably one of those one of them little folding tables.
A jumbo.
I'm going to put it in the table. We're going to dress up. And we're going to push the boat off the bank and have dinner. Mm-hmm. That'll be an adventure, won't it?
That's what make you trade them in for the next thing. But Bay Adventures of Tampa, you'll call Dan Mathis and he'll hook you up. And we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we got an election coming up.
Oh. When?
In Tampa.
When?
April 7th.
Oh, that's soon.
Very soon.
So how many politicians we going to have in here?
Well.
We know we pushing Robin Lockett.
Yeah, and
District
Sandra
2.
Brookins.
And Sandra Brookins. Yeah, people over politics. Now, what is her district? She's
District
running.
2 and
District 1. She's District 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sandra P. Brookins, her daughter Star Brookins ran for something.
Judge.
She's an attorney too.
Yes.
Yeah. So people over politics, make sure you vote for Sandra Brookins and make sure you vote for Robin Lockett. The rest of you people, I don't know who you all are. So.
Well, it's a city council race, so
Okay.
it's just them.
Because our mayor
and the mayor, you
was
know, she wasn't unopposed, but it was. So this race is going to require the Tampa community to come out and vote. I wrote a story about it.
Oh, did you?
I did.
I wrote a story about it. What did you say?
I told them they need to get their butt up and go out and vote.
Okay.
You know, as if
we love Tampa Bay, but the only way we're going to keep it the way we want it to be is to vote. The power is in the vote.
It's in the vote.
It's in the vote.
It's in the vote. Now, we live in the county. We live in Hillsborough County, so we can't vote.
On something.
On something. But this is a city race, and we just want... Here's the thing. So, for the first time in the history of Tampa, there's an opportunity for 3 black women to be on the city council.
Because right now, what do we have?
We have one. We have one, Gwen Henderson, just defeated my fraternity brother, Orlando Goods, for his seat.
Okay.
Black female. And now we have 2 other black females, Robin Lockett running for an at-large position, and then
District 2.
Sandra Brookins is running for District 1. So we just need to vote them in. And if you early voting,
clear your throat in the microphone.
I know. Early vote, early voting is when, Tammy? What is it? What does that say? I can't read that.
I think it's April. Let me
what does it say?
April 17th.
Through what?
April 23rd.
All right. Well, when is voting? Voting
Must be
is
the 24th.
No, it can't be. What is it?
Set to remind us on the 24th. The day for election is the 24th.
April? Is that 25th?
The 25th.
25th.
Yes, the 25th.
Okay. So I said April 7th. So I was wrong. So voting is April 25th.
Okay.
Early voting is April 17th.
Yeah,
that's what was in my head.
So let's do it early.
Yeah.
And that way you won't have a problem.
Vote early.
Vote early. Don't wait till the last minute.
Don't wait till the last minute.
Don't get caught naked.
Well, you know.
To me, that's naked. You miss your vote. You miss everything.
Only 13% of the people voted in the see, this is a runoff. So in the last election, only 13% voted. We need at least 20% of the people to come out. So we need you to come back out.
To have a chance.
Yeah, for them to have a chance. They really need your vote.
Make it priority to vote for Robin Lockett and Sonia Brookins. We need you. We need you to do this. We need you to call a friend. We need you to go pick friends up. Go get your mama go get your grandmother. Go make sure your young friends are registered. They say you can you register to vote and vote that next week, or how does that work? Is there a waiting time after registration?
It is. I don't know. You have to go to the Hillsborough County Supervisor of Elections website, and it'll have that information. Yeah.
So if your child has turned 18, make sure they're registered to vote.
Yeah.
Some of you have turned 18.
You know, that's another thing we can have out here for that senior day.
Voter registration.
Voter registration.
Oh, that's gonna be a great day. We're gonna have live entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if we
live
can
entertainment, voter registration, FAFSA sign up.
Yeah.
And
Pell Grants, and we're gonna see if we can get Taylor LaRae
to perform,
and a few other people.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Oh, that's good.
It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a great day.
And hopefully, Trap Dog will be giving away some free food.
Okay.
Because she said she wanted to do something.
Oh,
Trap
good.
Dog with the community.
CJ
and
Spencer.
Have some free CJ Spencer.
Yeah.
I'm proud of her. A true businesswoman. Now, what's coming up next?
What's coming up next?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember what's coming up next. We got a party this weekend?
Shoot, we have a party every weekend, don't
Well,
we?
we messed up this past weekend.
Oh yeah, we want to send a shout out to
Roz.
Rosalind Lewis.
Yeah, who
happy
celebrated her birthday.
Rosalind Lewis! A happy birthday on your 19th birthday. You know, you run with us, but you're 19. Your husband is 55.
But anyway, Roz, we love you. I missed your party, and I've been so upset with myself. Roz is a stepping chick. Her and her husband step all
They
the
are
time.
steppers.
And they teach stepping as well. So in the future, I'm going to tell you the phone number, how you can call and register for your stepping classes. Because, you know, at this age, what are we going to do but dance and make love? You know, I can't never leave that out. I'm just a
put it
fast
in.
girl. Yeah, because
Put it in.
Daddy Johnson told us once a week was the key to life.
It's the key to life.
So, you know, you got to be, ladies, you have to be patient lovers. But you can get it in if you're a patient lover.
Hey, Tammy, that DJ Dollar, I just want to make sure you let him know he needs to bring in not a doctor's note, but
That's the poster series. Here you go.
What?
He does not bring in anything but himself. Whenever he show up, I am excited and grateful. So I'll see DJ Dollar when he get here next time. We'll see him tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday.
Yes, we
We
will
got
see
one
him
more day for the week.
Okay.
And also, I'm trying to get in here Tom G. Tom G's going to come in.
Tom G.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got some new artists that he's been working with. He's an artist himself, but he has some artists that he's going to be working with.
Do you know, so when we went home to Memphis,
Uh-huh.
my nephew, my young nephew says, so we just kind of out on the front porch smoking my cigar, and he's smoking his little black and mild. And he says, man, is Tom G still hitting it like he used to? I said, man, look, if you see a wooden light pole without a Tom G poster on it, he must be missing. But every light pole you see got a Tom G poster.
He knows how to promote his events. Yeah.
And so he's excited. He's like, man, I got to get down there and see Tom G. So
Okay.
it's kind of exciting.
Hopefully we can get him for a couple of his artists also for Senior Day.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Now, Tom G's father, which is Music Man, he's one of our distributors, and he used to DJ for Adrian Wright and a whole lot of other people. And
The
now,
real man, mama, the real man.
and now he referees. So he's a happy guy.
He's a baseball ref.
Yeah, yeah.
Umpire.
That's what it is. It's called an umpire, not a referee. Same thing, though, to me, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I am Tampa Bay Tammy. I thank you for tuning in. And tomorrow I'll be back with SQ Dollar, that DJ Dollar, with himself. And also don't forget to tune in on Saturdays for Straight Up the Middle, Michelle Williams Show. Who else? Life Malcolm on Tuesdays. Mic'd Up, I'm just waiting on Michael Clayton to come back. Michael, we waiting on you. We miss you. Mic'd Up Mondays with Michael Clayton. Okay. And let's talk business with Cheryl Pizzo. I don't want Pizzo.
Tampa Bay Politics with Angela Bergson.
Just listen to Tampa Bay.